Hey there everybody, welcome back to some more Timberborn and new Craggy Canyon. I don't know, is it just Craggy Canyon or is it new Craggy Canyon? I can't decide. But yeah, we are, I can't believe it's episode 2 and it's cycle 4 already. I've done so much like in one episode that it just feels a little bit crazy. Things seem to be going well. Things look pretty stable. We've managed to get this great big reservoir type, or I don't know, flooded the bottom of the canyon. And that's not the end of the plans for the flooding. The water level is going to rise, just a bit more. But for now, that is where we are at with it. And I need to, I'm starting to think, what am I going to do about bad tides? I'm a bit worried. It's cycle 4. We might end up with a bad tide like straight away on this, and I don't know what to do about that yet, because I think it will end up filling the whole canyon basically with what I've done. That's not good. So I guess I should start looking at what actually what's next plan, because right now well, they're just happily living. We've got some trees, we've got some food. We don't have a lot of like farmable space or anything like that. Till we've got this water level up a bit more and then flattened more of this, I think we're going to be suffering. Right, well, luckily I was wrong. It's not going to be a bad tide, it's going to be a drought next, which is really good. Biggest problem I'm having is wood. I know I've got a nice little area for growing trees here, but it's not enough. So we've got, hopefully you can see because it's getting dark again, the path. I had to spend some wood, obviously, but we've got quite a good little forest over here, and hopefully that is going to be enough to see them through for a while. It means I can get on with some expansion and things, because there is a lack of space. I think it's probably because I flooded the big space that we had. Maybe I went too early on that. There was quite a bit of usable space really, and yeah, that's gone now. What I would like to do is switch these for floodgates as soon as possible, so I think that is the next thing to work on, and they need to be double floodgates. They're going to take a while to do it because they're quite expensive, and we can unlock those. Yep. And we'll just, I don't know, we'll build up. Well, I'll see if they work like that. I don't know if they do or not. My brain says that I need to put in some of these up the side to make that make sense. Yeah, and then we'll remove those bits there, swap it out for some platforms, have something we can open up if we do get a bad tide, or when we do get a bad tide. Okay, so if the temporary wood situation is okay, then I think the water situation needs to be addressed. So more water pumps, which unfortunately means more wood, because these aren't big enough spaces for them yet. We do that, and then we can build water pumps on top of those, because what I'm envisioning happening fairly soon is getting some hydroponics in, so I can start shifting the food to that, and maybe then we can use more space for growing trees and less for growing crops. We're still going to have berries though for the baby making. How are they doing? got some going. Yeah, that has to be berries. So that is always going to be a thing. Now we've got nearly 250 points. So there are a few things to look at. I need to break into this as soon as possible. So that means I need to start collecting bad water at some point. Decide how to do that. But yeah, where is it? Hydroponic garden? Oh, 200. So yeah, I can start on these. Oh, it needs. It's gonna need metal blocks. Okay, let's not make that mistake again. We've got a lot to do before we can get there then. Alright. Scrap that plan for now. Okay, 6 days of drought. Not too bad, I guess. Things are... Well, things are happening. We've got better dams being built here. Yes, yeah, the wood's being chopped over here quite well, which is nice to see. I'm thinking actually this could be all turned into an area for growing trees. We get some gates in here and then pump water out of this bit, because I don't think you can get this bit higher anyway because of where the water comes in. So really it's just a case of pumping the water, and maybe that's going to be the solution to the bad water eventually, because we can pump it somewhere else. Yeah, that's a little bit of a plan starting to happen. So I think we want to go up to this level. So that's already quite high, because if we turn the water on, you can see that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks high at the moment. Yeah, because it's 3 from there. Wow, okay. Well, we don't have a 5. We only have a 3. So we're going to have to put in like solid blocks in the bottom part, and then floodgates higher, I guess. Does it want floodgates? That's a good point, actually. Do we need floodgates if we're going to be pumping water in? I guess for now we'll put floodgates in, because we want to be able to control the water somewhat. I don't know, do we? Get myself a bit muddled here as to what I'm actually trying to achieve. Okay, we'll see. But we're not going to get anything like that until we've got a whole metal thing going on. It's really hard to know what to do first. Oh, there's the water stopped over here. Right, I'm actually surprised. Got through the drought without any real problem. All the trees were happy. Obviously this was enough water to sustain, which is just great. And we've even managed to start growing over here, which is even better. I think I do need to raise the water level of this area a little bit, just to get the maximum amount of regrowing space down here. So I do think I need something in here. And I think that's going to end up being 2 or 1 layer. I don't know. What did I say it was? One layer of something there, and then we'll probably just put floodgates in. They're not going to be cheap, are they? They're going to be triple ones. Can't afford them because I just spent the points on double platforms, but you know, they're necessary as well. So everything's got to be unlocked at some point. But yeah, this is in now. So we've got at least a little bit of protection against things going wrong. That's the plan. Yeah, no, we're gonna get a bit more water pumping in, which should be good. Gotta wait. Everything's slow work. But I think, yeah, even since the beginning of this episode, actually, we're making some good progress. Just waiting for this water to really rise up again a bit more. I'm sure it's going to get there. Just takes a bit of time. Big changes are happening now in New Craggy Canyon. I have moved the district centre. It's up the top here now. And I am slowly moving other things up here. With more, more space for growing trees, basically. A little bit more space for food growing. Getting a bit low on that, so yeah, I thought a little bit extra would be good. But mostly for trees. It's important to have enough trees. And yeah, it's just so many things. I've got an extra one of these breeding pods. As soon as I've got that, then that'll be up and running. And oh yeah, let's see. We're going to have a set of the inventor buildings over here. We've got warehouses over here. Nothing to put in this one, so I've left it unbuilt at the moment. But got a plan. We've got rooftop terraces. Are we using the rooftop terraces, little beavers? Or are we not? Yeah, we are. There we go. They're quite new. They're a bit interesting, being, that they're on fire. And yeah, well, the work on this bit is coming, but it's a long job. It's slow as well. I think they work a lot slower when they're in the water for building. And the spreading of the forest over here is happening as well. Has to add extra, or move one of these over here actually, because they're not going to be able to do this bit. That's something to think about as well. Yeah, everything more down there. That little run of building projects is done. We've got this dam over here, that's all in. And all the inventors are up here. More trees down here, which means it's time to move this little production area up here as well, which is what is going on right here. And then we're going to get in some more storage over here for planks. We've got the hauling post here, as things are starting to pick up a little bit, though the population is not really big enough to be doing things like this yet. But it'll be there ready. It's not. Well, I'll make it low priority as I was actually building it. And then, well, the other thing I need to think about is food, because this kohlrabi is alright, but it's not really doing the job. So one of the reasons I put all of this water tanks and things in is because I wanted to look at doing. Where is it? It's this one. The hydroponic garden. Oh yeah, but I wanted to. We need the metal and the gears, so we are getting there. We're working that way, but not yet. Coffee. Where do we get coffee from? We need to find coffee at some point as well. Ferments plants produce. Oh, so we can't. Oh, I don't know. It's really complicated, and it looks kind of weird. Not gonna lie. I'm not even sure what all that is about. But, yeah, we're going to be building some of those soon. So as soon as the population is up and running for this. Yeah, okay, I don't know where you've stolen those workers from, but fine. Yeah, as soon as this is up and running, and then we've got a few spares to get another one of these lumber mills and then a gears workshop. Then we can start. I mean, we've got the metal over here. That's well within reach. So I just need to get the population up a bit more, I think. And I would like to get these. These amazing. Yeah? Just pop adult beavers out. No more children around. Much easier. Very feels a bit clinical, I guess. But yeah. Right, so that's all done. So we're gonna get rid of that. Get rid of that. And hopefully they'll start working up here. Yeah. There we go. It's just a case of dealing with all of these resources and planting more trees. Right, progress is still being made. It's really a case of waiting for this population to grow now, I think, before like big steps are made. Have maybe, I don't know, maybe those are already there. But we've got seven children roaming around now, so it's going in the right direction. Because the growing population needs more food. So we've switched up a little bit here, extra farm, a bit more planting. There's not so many berries, but I'm trying not to rely on berries as a food source and more just for the breeding. Yeah, getting a better food supply is probably really important. Probably more important than what I've actually been doing, which is starting to work on, well, I suppose this is part of it. I started work on building the bits around here. Why is that? It's just a funny colour. For some reason. It's just because it's touching, yes. Doesn't need power. I don't know why I think it does, but you know, part of the network, I guess. But yeah, so we've started building some smelters, unlocked those, and there's space in between them for an engine. Because I cannot have beavers just doing this all the time. I do not have enough beavers. As it is, it's going to take 4 beavers to power all of this, so that might change to an engine as well. And we're just going to be more reliant on wood, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not. We've got quite a bit. Maybe, you know, more beavers to chop trees, because there is a lot of trees down there that we can get chopped, so that might be more efficient than having beavers standing on big turntable-y things. Yeah. So we will get an engine in there. Where is it? Where's the engine? Look at that! Isn't that cool? It's going to be great. So we've got that. So probably put that in. Definitely put that in there. Probably replace that with it as well. And that will do. This does 300, I think. You've got 4 beavers, and the engine does 400. So a little bit of spare power as well from that. And then, we put some more housing in. You know, gotta be done. Anything else really amazing up here? It is a drought. Not that you know it. It looks fine. It's quite a long drought as well, actually. So hopefully everything's okay. Or it would be really bad if we lost food supplies. Maybe I need to prioritize some harvesting. Get another beaver on that instead of something else. Yeah, it's tricky stuff. But I want to start working on this area over here. And let's turn the water off to do that. So, what I'm thinking is I need to get some sort of setup in here. Now this has got to go for now. Because I need to start putting in the levees down this side as well. And I guess those don't have to be levees, because I think the levees are going to have to go here in order for the... I don't know. It's a bit tricky. Maybe they do go here to keep the water flowing well. So those are going to do that like that. Then we're going to go higher, but not on that bit, because we need to get something a little more sustainable. And that would be a large water. That should be able to go in here, maybe. maybe not. It's hard to position it correctly. Yeah, there's too much ground in the way on that side. Doesn't. Not happy. Yeah, because it's huge. Hopefully, when that is built up, I can remove those platforms and it can go there. And I'd like to have one on that side, one on this side. And they should connect together so that then transferring the power from this one. I'm going to have to wait until that's gone though. The second one. So that uses 270. Stay here because I won't do anything at the moment. And I want to do this, which is the pumps to put water out from one side into the other. They're going to be up high. Over here somewhere. That's why this has got to be built up. So this is going to be raised eventually. I think I probably used it before. We're going quite high. That's the plan. So over here, it's a lot of building work up over here again for that, and over here. And the plan is to make a channel that goes along here. And I don't know if it's going to go around the side to start with. Probably carve into this so it joins up with this bad water and goes. I don't know. There's so many choices when it comes to what happens later down the line. But to start with, just get something that's across here and get ready to start raising this up. Also, that's 700. That's going to need. Well, we can probably do it with 3 of those water wheels. Yeah, that's tricky. Yes, actually, if these. Huh? Those are gone because we don't actually need those anymore. Go pick them up in a minute. Then the water wheel. Possibly can go. Yeah, no, still not enough room. Yeah, just a bit of thinking. Maybe this has to move a bit to make it work. A bit of planning required still. But we'll get it in there. 3 of them, and then be able to pump the water from down here up down this side, which is going to stay low and hopefully flowing is the idea. So the water wheels still work, and we'll pump it out from down here. That should. We're pumping it from lower. And there's got to be some engineering that goes on. I'd like to make a start. So that I've got some idea of where I'm going. As it stands, I've got a lot of workers I need still. 8 jobs. 8 jobs available. At least. But at least we've got some food. Population is growing. It's growing nicely now. We've got no available jobs. I mean, I can make jobs, I guess, but we've got no beavers waiting for jobs. No jobs that need doing. I guess we could start increasing what we do over here and such. Putting this up. There's plenty of work available, but what there isn't plenty available is food. I'm working on it. I promise. This I'm removing all of the birch trees down here. Just slowly but surely, yeah, that's happening. And yeah, this is going to be all farming down here for now, until we get something a bit more sustainable in this canyon. But this is, yeah, I'm a little bit worried. They're very unhappy. No one's starved to death yet, but I don't know how long that's going to last. So, problem is, there's nothing I can do to speed this up. You know, I can't make them grow crops any faster. Keep adding spaces for new crops, but that's all. I've got 3 farmhouses now, 6 beavers, that means, working on farming, but it doesn't make it that much faster. We have had a massive influx in science points, which is great, so I'm going to spend some of those in a minute, and work on the I don't know, what is this going to be called? The entrance into the water wheels is happening. In fact, it's happening so much, I think I could actually put this one down. Yeah, that can go there. So we can unlock that. Nice and easy. I guess in order to build that we need to access this. Probably makes sense. Then I have to build another section behind this, because obviously I don't want to block this off, because we need power, and power has got to get through here. So yeah, there's going to be a power shaft going down this way. See how that goes. Guess, and there's going to be 2 water wheels on this side. So all of these, actually, these can go as well. Those ones, I think. Yeah. Okay. Always good to have more resources back, and I can put another one of those. No, one of those. One of these over here, and then that's going to connect to that. That'll be lovely when that's working. So, yeah, obviously I've got to find a way for them to get up there. It's the only thing left. We'll get there. It's fine. It's all good. Probably need something going across that way. Not any bridges yet, but these will be fine. Yeah, that's fine. We can put some access in like that. Because I am going to need to connect this one to the next one. It's going to go here. That should just about work. Just about. Maybe. It's a thing. It's happening. It's not really got any purpose yet. Just getting it ready so that when it's time, it's time. Are we getting some gears made now? Oh, everyone's still hungry though. Don't ignore the fact that everyone's still hungry. We need to keep an eye on that. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully when I come back in a minute, that's going to be sorted and they're all going to be lovely, happy beavers who are not hungry. Oh no, it happened. A lot of beaver died of hunger. It's not good. So things need to change. Well, and there's lots of food. They just need to harvest it now, to be honest. And there's a bad tide coming in like 2 days, so I need to pause production and all of this because I've got no way of making beavers that are poorly from bad water better again. And we're not breeding any more beavers at the moment because the berry crop is not there, and then the bad tide's going to ruin all my food. So this could go really, really badly, and I don't know what to do. Actually, I think we're going to stop producing gears. I think we can stop producing planks for a minute. Let's just focus on the things that are really important. We don't need any more scrap metal for now. Really sure what is important. Water is important. Water, we do not have enough water. Where is everyone working? Here, apparently. Farms, hopefully, somewhat. But that's not helpful right now. We'll see. I'm a bit worried. Hopefully this bad tide is going to be short. But it's going to be a problem. I'm not ready for it. Okay, it's here. No more trees growing. No, it's coming in fast. This is brutal. Hopefully, I mean, we've got some food. There is some food. Slow down a little bit. I wonder if that like it was coming in fast. The trees. The bad tide is like a day. Okay, it's gonna wash through so fast. That's good. These trees won't die. Obviously, we're not really getting the benefit of growing new crops because they're gonna grow. I think how it works. Yeah. Let's just see. I am going to be flushing this out somewhat right now until it's all bad water or something, or too much bad water. I don't know. There's no need to flush it out while it's good water and pull the bad water in faster, is there? To see, it's kind of just milling over here. Doesn't say they're not working due to the water, which is good. It's working still. So I guess it's going to be okay. Actually, I'm sure. Well, I mean that's the end of it. Pleasantly surprised. That was not painful. Do I just let it flow through? But maybe I should. Okay, so the bit I was worried about is back here. This bit, unfortunately, is still yuck. I think I should drop this like a lot. Just get this all out now. This is bad. Right, the bushes have recovered. I like that. Let's mark up the last bit for planting. Oh, and one over there. Okay. These two. It's going to dry out now, is the problem though, if we let this water out. Maybe we're good. Let this just go out slowly. Being able to open up one of these would have been good for that. It's not something which matters. Oh, I didn't even notice the water wheel here that's producing a fair amount. Okay, well, it's not even got the water up high, so that's good. That gives me hope for the future. I think we're out of crisis, which is nice. Now we just have to work on restoring the population and finding a good balance with all the food. You know what? I think it might be time to wrap up. Let's just have a look at what we've actually achieved so far. I mean, this is only episode 2, and this has gone quite far actually, hasn't it? The farm is now working properly. Yeah, the food is good. There's a good number of beavers. What, 32 beavers is not bad. Not as many as quite where we peaked when we had the disaster. The water wheels are going in. The last one is just waiting for a few more material. Did lose some trees to contamination, but they are being slowly removed, and we've got all the resources for them, so that's fine. And then, yeah, over here we've had a massive increase in storage. Now, I hope it's not a bug. There's no underground storage for these guys. So, I've stuck with these 180s as my maximum things. It's really, like, that's the largest I've got. And it feels like it's not big enough. So, I'm a bit confused by that, because it's tiny for a large one. It's like that's the medium, and there is no, I don't know. Yes, that's confusing, but I'm guessing that's normal. So we've got a lot of logs being stored everywhere. I'm gonna have to work out a good design for stacking these real high, because we're gonna get some big amounts of storage like this, I think. But we are a long way off, because actually so all of this needs to be built up. I wanted to make this larger reservoir area, which we'll get to. Obviously all of this has to go then, so there's a lot of stuff to do in preparation. We're not going to wait for this new drought to come through to end the episode. We're gonna call it now, and next time hopefully everyone will have survived the drought and we'll be ready to make some proper start on the metal, because we've got quite a lot of scrap metal. We're nearly ready to start producing proper metal, and we'll get that engine built. But for now, thanks for watching. If you liked it, give it a like, click button, and I will see you next time. Bye.